So here we have the Ford Kuga Titanium X Sport Power Shift, which is the automatic on a 66 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. But as you'll see from the outside, it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows around the rear. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So the tailgate on this car opens electronically. You can either do that by pressing the button or the handle itself on the tailgate, or by using the key, this button on the bottom here. You just push that twice in quick succession and the tailgate will open up for you, as you can see it doing now. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got reversing sensors. This car's also got a reversing camera, which I'll show you when we're inside the car. Loads of boot space, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, the seats are full leather. The driver's seat is 10-way electrically adjustable as well. There's plenty of other bits besides that to run through in this car, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so let's start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we've got the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. At the bottom in the middle, we've got the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge, and then directly above that, within the trip computer, you can see the total miles on this car are only 340, so very low mileage. To the left-hand side of that, we've got the gearbox indicator, so it will show you that we're in park at the moment, as this is an automatic. And then directly above that we have the trip computer. The information that's displayed there can be changed using the buttons on the left hand side of the steering wheel for different bits of fuel economy info, including the digital readout for the speedo, as you can see just there. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side are the buttons I was using a moment ago, beneath which is the controls for cruise control and speed limiter. And then on the right hand side here we've got stereo controls, and the button in the middle of that is the voice activation for the phone. So once you pair up a phone, hit that button, ask it to dial any one of your contacts list, and it will do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or your pocket. That is of course once you paired the phone, which is done over on this screen in the centre just here. So this is all touch screen. You'd hit connect to phone and then follow the instructions from there. We've got satellite navigation up in the top right hand corner, and then the climate control temperatures are displayed just here. They're adjusted a bit lower down, I'll show you that in a moment. And on the left hand side we've got the music side of things. So there's a number of ways to listen to music in this car, and they're highlighted down the side here. So you've got AM, FM and DAB radio, CD player, USB input, and then we've got Bluetooth audio, an SD memory card slot, and then line in, so auxiliary input. The Bluetooth audio is very easy to use. Once you pair up a phone, obviously not only can you make and receive phone calls, but any music that's on your phone will just stream wirelessly straight to the car, so really great system. Beneath that is the volume for the stereo, skipping tracks, tuning the radio. Source will take you through all those different ways of listening to music that I just mentioned a moment ago as well, and then you've got deadlocks and hazard warning lights as well. Beneath that we've got the dual zone climate control. So on the left hand side we can adjust the passenger temperature, right hand side the driver's temperature. Fan speed is adjustable up and down just here, and then that button will turn the air conditioning on, as you can see, and it will turn it off again. Or you can hit auto and the car will maintain these two temperatures for you. Beneath that we've got front heated screen and a rear heated screen, and then to the right we can open the boot from this button here. This will turn on the front parking sensors. When they're on, you'll get the little symbol come up on there, and you can turn them back off again obviously. This one is for the self parking, so hit that button. Up on the screen it will tell you to search for spaces on the left hand side, and the car will actually park itself in a space. There's a full video on exactly how that works on our website, which is well worth checking out. And then finally to the left of that we've got the stop and start. So this car's designed to cut out in traffic when you're stationary. Pressing that button will turn the system off. Now I mentioned when we were at the back of the car that we had a reversing camera. If I just pop the car into reverse, you can see the reversing camera just there. So not only is it a full colour image, but you've got the guidelines here showing you what direction the car would be headed in relation to the image that you see behind you. Pop that back into park. Lastly, we've got a 12-volt charging socket for your phone, for example, and then heated driver and passenger seats. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the panoramic glass roof. In fact, it's a panoramic glass sunroof on this car. So you've got the blind here, which is shut at the minute. One push of the button will take it back just to the middle here. Second push will take it all the way back so that it opens it up right to the back of the rear seats. Obviously that will let in a lot of light. If you want to let in air as well, this car also has a tilt slide sunroof section, so that front section will open up completely to give you the air as well as the light. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.